Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Oletiok's pastor is alleged to have stormed the palace of the Ooni of Ife to speak to the Ooni of Ife on behalf of Oletiok. Apparently, the begging is still ongoing. To err is human and to forgive is divine. But sometimes it's a good thing that a young woman has a pastor that can intervene in times like this. But the question that I keep asking, when you start misbehaving and flexing shoulder with a man that, you know, it's a king, that is everything that you are not, like you are just a very lucky girl to have been in that circle. It's just, you know, I don't know, when you begin, because you know sometimes there is a way that God will bless us. We begin to think that, you know, we deserve all that we have gotten. Yeah, sometimes we think towards that direction, because if not for this line of thinking, what on earth would make Oletiok, if the information we keep getting is the truth, get to a point where she feels that she can flex muscle with her husband? Now, a man who married you, before this man married you, you people kept saying that you are an African king, you have the right to marry as many wives as possible and all of that. Are you guys, you forgot that an African king also has the right to keep his wives in so many different places as much as possible, right? Now, marrying many wives is the right of an African king, but deciding where they stay is no longer the right of an African king. When it got to a point where it was no longer favoring you people, you want to turn the matter into another thing. Now, everybody, this man has been saying from the very beginning that, look, there is nobody who is not aware of Olori Naomi. They all know that Olori Naomi is my wife. They all know that I married Olori Naomi. And the truth is that I think that you should always look at the trajectory of events in a person's life before you make certain decisions. Now, one thing that I personally have come to know about the Ooni of Ife is that Ooni of Ife is a relationship-oriented man. Ooni of Ife has a lot of respect for relationship. Look at Bloblo. Ooni of Ife and Bloblo, they've been in some kind of, you know, relationship for over 15 years now. You see that child, that fine girl that looks more like Ooni of Ife, Adewamiwa. Adewamiwa and Ooni of Ife's mother. I mean, Adewamiwa's mother and the Ooni of Ife, they have been in that relationship for over 20 years. Yes. That relationship produced that girl, Adewamiwa. Now, if Ooni of Ife was not a relationship-oriented person, you see Ebony. They said Ebony was actually betrothed to the Ooni of Ife. But you know, when they were younger, Ooni of Ife, of course, you know now, the spinster, he was going up and down, you know, doing what the men know how to do best, doing his intergalactic movement. Ebony felt bad from what we heard, jealous and all of that. Ebony said she was not going to be able to cope. Ebony now went to started a relationship with this man, the man who gave Ebony that beautiful girl. And the thing did not work out. Ebony now returned back to her first love that happened to be the Ooni of Ife. And what did Ooni of Ife do? Ooni of Ife accepted her back. Are they not there together? So if Kabiyesi can do this thing with Ebony, you think that Olori Naomi, that the Ooni of Ife married a virgin, no. Olori Naomi that gave birth to the prince, the prince, you think that that is a relationship that Ooni of Ife will fling forever? You yourself, you're supposed to think. You don't need to wait for anybody to tell you. Now you have carried yourself and you came into the life of the monarch, and you want to start creating problems, acting as though you don't understand. You want to be in front of Naomi. Who told you that that is even possible? I don't know why people want. So right now, the wahala now, she has seen that look, oh, it's not going to work for her. They say, Pastor, don't land palace to come and beg for her. I'm going to bring you people more update. Oh, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you. Esheo adukbeo. My people, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.